Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video, and in today's video we are going to talk about the recent updates, and of course we have a very strong banner of AERITH and LUCIA. And to be honest guys, the banner appears to me so strong that the powerful limit break banners appears to be as a bait, to be honest. And let me just talk about it. And first of all, let me take you to the notices, and we do have quite a bunch of notices, but we are not going to read them, but I'm going to show you that what we are going to do about them. So first of all, we are having this event, a tea party festive eggs on now. And this event, they are basically talking about this event, they are talking about these rewards and these score barrels. So what is this and how to play this? We need to go to the events, and here is this a tea party and festive eggs, a totally English themed, I mean the 18th century English themed event, which is so good. We are having tea party, we are having festive eggs, and probably you have seen the story. The story is they are trying to arrange a tea party and they need some eggs to entertain the guests, and somehow the eggs are stolen by a monster, and now they have to fight and defeat the monster. That's the thing. And of course you have to play these story battles, the score battles as usually, and progress further. And every day you have to collect this thing from this gather. If you tap on this gather, they will give you certain items, and one of these items is going to be these things. These items, as you can see, you will need these items to play these things. All right. And we do have a exchange shop. Let's see what we have in the exchange shop, and we do have quite a good number of useful stuffs, guys. First most important stuff is going to be this mithril ink dot, and this is the new thing that you need to upgrade your weapon to level 120. Previously you needed mithril ore at level 90. Now still you need mithril ore at level 90, but you will still on top of that need these items to proceed further. So this is very rare, and make sure that you collect all of them. And also on top of that we are having this carrot sword, a sword for Jack, which is going to give boost magic attack, boost fire potential. A very useful feature, a very useful weapon for Jack. I mean, I don't even know what to say how useful this thing is, and this is going to be entirely free. I cannot believe how good this weapon is. Look at this. Both of these effects are going to straight away support the the limit break Jack. So this is very important, guys. Make sure that you get multiple copies of this weapon and upgrade this weapon for free. So good stuff, guys. We are also having this mithril ore. So these three are going to be the top most important items. Also these are the good items. Make sure you collect them. Also we are having these items, genome megapod jade, the new resource that has been introduced in the game to upgrade the weapons, but you can farm them, so you don't have to buy these things from here. Make sure that you complete these daily tasks every day. There is quite a good number of event related tasks, good number of blue crystals, and some other rewards. Very good update, guys. Very rewarding update. So let's talk about the banner itself. And now we are having probably the most amount of banners and most amount of characters in a particular point of time. Each and every banners are featuring 2 characters. In total we are having 6 characters, and the latest banner is going to be a featured banner. This is not going to be one of those limit break banners. That means you can add these weapons to any future wish list for any featured banner, and also you can do this thing in any future limit break banners too. That means these featured banner weapons will be kind of easier to level up. It doesn't matter in which banner you are going to pull, limit break banner, featured banner, all the banners you can add these weapons in this wish list. Now first let's talk about the weapons, and first we have this beautiful AERITH costume and weapon. So let's first watch her costume. Look at this. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. This is so big in size, of course, because her weapon has quite a good amount of bulk. Her dress is also having quite a good amount of bulk. Totally themed on the 18th century maidens. If you have seen those movies, if you have seen those, type of cultural uh, things, movies or books, if you have read, you are totally familiar with this sort of appearance. Look at her shoes, totally themed on the 18th century. These sort of shoes were highly popular back in those days in England, especially. And this type of dresses, they used to use some sort of frames inside to make the volume a little bit larger. Excellent design, excellent appearance, guys. So her weapon, egg stuff, funny name, but this is a deadly weapon, guys. It is going to deal certain amount of magic fire damage, range all enemies. That means it is going to affect all the enemies, a AOE attack. And also against a single target, 1.3 more damage. The same effect that we saw in Sephiroth's weapon. And also in the R abilities, boost HP, boost fire potential, same as Sephiroth. In the special material section, we're having magical attack boost, magic attack boost, and all cure spells. That means the healing. So AERITH continues to be once again a good healer. Now let's talk about her gear or garb, that is known as classic Connie. This is going to boost magic ability potential, and this itself is a flame blade arcanium, that means fire arcanium. In this case, she kind of defeats Sephiroth in terms of damage and usability, because this is going to give you magic potential in itself is a flame blade arcanium. So we can say that they kind of combined the most powerful feature of Jack and Sephiroth from the limit break banner, and with their combined strength they have kind of designed this classic Connie. It has the best of both Jack and Sephiroth. It has as good as flame blade arcanium like Jack, boost magic with boost magic fire potential, and also from the weapon she's having the same effect as Sephiroth, that is gaining the single target increased damage 1.3%. This is so good, guys. This is so good. I think this is the better stuff, better weapon and better garb compared to the limit break banner. Let's talk about Lucia. And finally, Lucia is also having a broken weapon and gear. And to be honest, guys, both of these characters are so good and so broken that the value that we are getting from this banner is way more than any other banners. Let's check out her weapon, Rose Musket. It is going to deal 390% magic fire damage, range single enemy, not all enemy. Also when range HP is 50% or more, magical defense is decreased. So when her HP is going to be more higher, she is going to decrease the enemy's magic defense. That means whenever this magic defense is going to be decreased, she or any other magic damage dealer can do more damage, and it is going to decrease magic defense up to 2 bars, potentiality mid. Then single enemy duration 20 seconds, huge duration, guys. 20 seconds is a huge duration. Also going to extend 6-second max potentiality high. That means a lot of, I think 18 seconds or something. So huge duration, huge effect, guys. And our abilities, boost magic ability potential, boost fire potential. Very good, guys. Very useful. Let's talk about her garb, Gothic Bunny. Very interesting name. And look at her designs. We'll talk about her designs a little bit later because her design is way more interesting. Buff debuff extension. We know this is going to extend the duration of buffs for all the allies probably. Buff debuff stats effect duration. Now I'm not really sure that whether it is going to increase the buff for all the allies or only herself. I'm not really sure about it, but this is going to be really good. 10 points, that means it is going to take us to buff debuff stat duration 10%, 10% duration. Flame frost rabbit ears, that's totally something new, guys, totally something new. I mean, they kind of named this effect based on her design. Look at this, look at this, how cool is this? What it is going to do, it is going to provide fire ice resist 20%. That means she is going to be having this resist against fire and ice damage, which is going to increase her survivability a lot. On top of that, fire ice ability damage 15%. Totally a bonus effect, that is this resist, fire resist, ice resist. I'm not really sure that how useful it is going to be, but for new players or low ranked players against enemies which are going to do the ice damage and fire damage, this character is going to survive a lot. And probably also this is going to be not a team effect but only her personal effect. Now let's check out her designs, and her designs is also based on this 18th century, but this is kind of a gothic design, and gothic culture was kind of really popular in this 18th century also, and as a result a lot of black colors, as you can see in her design and everything. Her weapon also looks kind of a musketeer, really beautiful. And look at her dress. I don't really remember the names of these dresses, but I'm totally familiar with these sort of designs. Excellent, guys. I mean, let's appreciate the fact that how these developers are going out of their way to provide us a lot of references in these sort of costume designs and weapon designs and everything. Really good, guys. And what should I say, on top of everything, this banner is probably one of the most strongest banner that I have ever seen in this game. Why? Because it is going to provide a very strong magic ability to your team. We are having a magic arcanium, magic fire arcanium, and also Lucia. She is going to be a great support and a survivor against any strong enemies. And if you consider the value compared to these two banners, I think in terms of value, the Limit Break 2 banner, we are having 2 arcaniums, and also in featured banner we are also having 1 arcanium and as another support. Limit Break 1 also we are having 1 arcanium and one magic damage dealer. In terms of value, I think featured banner provides you the highest amount of value, because you can basically add these weapons to any future wish list, which is a big difference, guys, which is a big difference. So I believe that they have kind of did a justice to Lucia, because Lucia kind of deserved such a strong banner for a long time. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and it will help you to decide or make your decisions regarding your summons. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.